Hello everyone and welcome back to the next part of my solo deathly journey through the spiral. Last time we saved up King Shaka Zebu and now we're heading off to Stone Town, I believe. Let's see. Amale Autumn Rain here was supposed to tell us what to do.
You have brought the sun back into my life and lifted the clouds from Zamunda. The elephants still refuse to parley with us. They believe we are responsible for their missing prince. It is clear that Tsitsi and the Umbra Queen must be behind his disappearance with the rest of your missing class. Can you take a letter to Queen Ariana Silvertusk of the Elephants, telling her what we've discovered here?
Sure thing.
The elephants have closed the river. Find Captain Hannibal in Baobab. He owes me a favor and can get you to Stone Town.
Sounds good to me. Stone Town it is. Let's head on over. Man, am I glad to mostly be feeling better. Still got a little bit of a stuffed up nose, but it's not as bad, I don't think. Alrighty. Also, this was the monkey for Baobab Market. Right here on the docks on the other side of the fighting area.
You looking for passage to the Elephant Nation?
I am indeed.
You want a fast ship? You never heard of the Zafarian Queen? Doesn't matter anyway, my boat's broke. I traded the broken boiler to a lunatic called Aesop Thornpaw. I think he lives out in the savannah. Look, kid, if you can get my boiler back, sure. I can take you up to Stone Town. I owe Amelie that much at least.
Alrighty, so let's go talk to Aesop. Get his boiler back. Aesop's towards the end of the savannah, so let's go do that. Nemean Rock. Aesop would be back here. Backing around. Oh my god, I got caught on the watering hole right there. Oh no. Alright, let's get over here, and that's the boiler right there.
Jumbo! It's been a while, young wizard. What have you been up to? This useless, broken boiler that rogue Hannibal traded me, I gave him good bill tongue for that. Wait, you want the boiler? That boiler is an art piece. It ties the lawn together. I couldn't possibly give it away.
Oh, I'm sure you could. I'm sure
Paid
you
for
could.
it? What a terrific idea. I hear the Dogman tribe had a bumper crop from their garden. If you could get their chief to give you some vegetables, I'd be happy to give you this piece of junk. My centerpiece.
I see. Alrighty, well, let's teleport to the Thunderhoofs village and then to the Darkmane tribe. Oh, and there's a cantrip chest.
Jumbo, young wizard. You need some vegetables for that mischief maker, Aesop Thornpaw. He's not my favorite person, but you did us a good turn getting the garden growing. Of course you can have what you need.
Awesome. Much appreciated. So, theoretically speaking... Oh no, it's part of the main quest to actually get that garden growing. I always thought it was a side quest. I don't know why I always thought it was a side quest to get that garden growing for them.
What a great haul. The boiler. Sure, take it back to Captain Hannibal.
Thank you. Very quick, very easy. Hello, Hannibal.
Hey, you
You got the boiler! Nice work getting the boiler back. Of course, we still aren't going anywhere fast. Rusty thing is still broken. I bet the Baobab Library has a do-it-yourself book for fixing things like this. Go check with the librarian, kill him on Copperleaf, would you? And if you figure it out, please fix it for me.
Oh, sure thing. Ooh, there's a traveler right there for a side quest. So I know of at least 2 more side quests I can do later. Hillamon Kapali, way up here.
Hello again, young wizard. You need a book on how to repair a steamship boiler? Luckily, I have a few do-it-yourself books from Malibu. Just gathering those. Take what you need, and good luck.
Much appreciated. And then there's 2 quests right there I can grab later. I think those I'll do at the end of the world, though.
You skim the shelf of books and select one called Do-It-Yourself Steamship Repair.
Do it yourself or DIY?
You follow the instructions. Step 1, get a large pipe wrench, a heavy vise, and some copper coil. Step 2, wind the heavy-duty copper coil into concentric stacked coils. Step 3, use a do-it-yourself spell to fix the boiler.
You fixed the boiler? Great, kid. Don't get cocky.
What do you mean, don't get cocky?
Looks like we're ready to set sail. Hop on the Zafarian Queen. Next stop, Stone
Town. Going to town to get stoned.
See, kid, the Zafarian Queen sails smooth as silk. Welcome to Stone Town, the heart of the Elephant Nation. If you ever need to go back to Baobab in a hurry, I'd be happy to take you. Amelie gave you a letter for the Elephant Queen. Take it to the Darajani Palace. Tell the guard you're an envoy from Zamunda.
Sure thing. I'm sure they'll just let me right in. Totally.
State your business, outsider. You have a letter from the Zebras for Queen Ariana? I would take you to her, but if I leave my post, some of the Musuth berserkers might storm the gates. If you can chase some away, I could then let you in without worrying about my post.
Sure thing, but before I do that, the monkey in the Stone Town is right here next to the palace. To the left of it. Always gotta end up making sure to show those. Alrighty, let's thin out some berserkers. Did it say to defeat 3 or 2? I can't remember. And let's risk it for the biscuit. I know if I defeat them if I crit. I don't know if I don't. I do not defeat them if I don't crit on them. That's unfortunate. So now to wait for Sandstorm. Oh yeah, that's right. Trivia about the monsters deck. I can go do that while I wait for the 7 pips. The Musuth Berserkers. So, as such, as you know, they have 1340 HP. In their decks, they have Fire Blade, Fire Trap. Don't need to specify those, as we've gone over all the blades and traps multiple times over. Fire Shark, 3 pips to deal 375 to 435 damage. Meteor Strike, 4 pips to do 305 to 345 damage to all targets. Scald, 5 pips to deal 525 fire damage over 3 rounds to all targets. Magma Man, 5 pips to deal 50 damage up front and then 600 damage over 3 rounds. Firezilla, which was just used, 5 pips to deal 650 through 730 damage to a single target. Colossus, 6 pips to do 460 damage through 540 damage to a single target. Helephant, 6 pips to do 625 to 705 damage to a single target. Fire Dragon, 7 pips to do 540 to plus 435 over 3 rounds to all targets, and then their natural attack, which is, I believe, up to 3 pips, but does 100 damage per pip, apparently? Their only nuisance is the fact of how much damage they do normally. I had completely forgotten about talking about them. I will see you guys once again once I finish this second fight, as this area is going to be pretty long. See you in a moment. Alrighty, I've defeated the second fight, and now we're on to see the queen.
Well fought. Thank you for chasing them off. The chaos is getting closer every day. While you were fighting, I told Queen Ariana about you. She said to send you right in.
Alrighty. The queen wishes to speak with me.
You are the envoy from Zamunda? I don't see any stripes. Ah, I see. What word from Zamunda? Will they release my son, lay down arms, and pay retribution? Or must we destroy them?
None of the above. They aren't the ones who took your child, Your Majesty.
You say they do not have my son? And the evil magician who cursed them has been driven out? Your words have the ring of truth, wizard. Sadly, my people are too caught up in the bloodlust to sheath their swords. The only way to end this war is to find my son. Speak to my trusted advisor, War Oliphant Hathi Iron Trunk. He said they caught another wizard. He will talk with you.
I will indeed speak with him. Let's go. Dun 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 dun. Okay.
You are a small creature, aren't you?
Relatively speaking, yes.
Prince Tizire, he went to study with your people, didn't he? Like the stories of our first queen who left the jungle to learn. And now, look what's happened. We are at war. Madness in our streets.
Mm-hmm.
We did catch a wizard who confirmed our suspicions. Zebras kidnapped the prince.
No?
We put the wizard in the zoological gardens. If you want to talk to him, ask the Greyhorn mercenary, Rock City Steelhorn.
Okay. Counter-argument. The wizard saw Tsitsi kidnap the prince and whatnot, and that's why he claimed the zebras took him. Your prince.
You want to see the wizard? Not without a royal order, you don't. Go tell Hathi the zoo he's closed.
Okay. I need a royal order to enter the zoo. That's a load of Bologna. Alright, Hathi, here's the gist.
How rude! Those greyhorns are getting out of hand. Go back to the Darajani Palace and ask Queen Ariana for her royal ring. If you bring it to me, I can write a royal order.
Sure thing. Let me leave a mark right here. Just so I can get back to you immediately. As I'm kind of getting tired of running back and forth. And man, the queen's so far back in her chambers too.
Ah, young wizard. What have you been up to?
Trying to get entrance to your zoo. You mind helping out?
You need my royal ring?
Yeah.
Well, if it's for Hathi, I suppose. Here you go. Don't lose it.
I won't. Don't worry.
Well done. Now that we have the royal ring, I can write you a royal order. There's just one thing. But wait, I know. I never forget a thing. Some scoundrels broke into my tower yesterday and stole my pen and parchment.
Oh,
I
no.
need you to hunt these Musuth berserkers down and get my pen and parchment back.
Sure thing, I'll do
it
that.
myself, only they are dangerous.
And it's gotta be Musuth berserkers and not these Black Tusk cultists. So once again, these fire enemies over here. We've already seen this. We've already gone over their deck, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip until I end up collecting. See you guys in a little bit. Alrighty, and here we are. Collected and back at it.
My pen and parchment! Well done!
You're welcome, Hathi.
I write out the royal order and I stamp it with the royal ring, like so. Take this back to the zoological garden and demand entrance. Don't take no for an answer. Speak to that wizard.
I will indeed speak to said wizard. I'm a little surprised that we're already almost at 20 minutes now.
You again? What's this? You expect me to believe this is a royal order? Huh, I guess it is. Alright, you can go in.
Well, in all honesty, if you guys are still watching at this point, would love for you to let me know by leaving a comment down below. Oliphant the elephant. Like so. Type that in the comments down below, and that'll let me know that you watched to this point.
Hey, I know you. You're that kid in the next class that everyone is raving about.
I guess so.
Man, it's good to see a familiar face. This trip has been the pits. Bugs attacked us in the savannah, and again outside Zamunda. They caught Professor Unlilo and the others, including Prince Tiziri. I ran away until I saw a boat on the river. I told them my story, but the only words they heard were prince and zebras. They threw me into this place, a zoo. Can you believe it? Would you ask Queen Ariana to release me now that she's listening?
Sure, I'll go ask her. I don't think she's gonna release you, though. I'll be completely honest, I don't think she will. Not yet, at least. Your Majesty, will you please release that one student you have in a cage there?
You want me to release the wizard from the zoo? Let me think on it. Our wizard is fascinating. Did you know he loves peanut butter? Especially in one of those little hollow rubber toys. Loves it! The noise from the streets is distressing me. It just pains my head. The Moosearth berserkers are getting worse, and the Greyhorns are snorting and grunting and breaking things. Speak to Hathy, would you?
Sure, and treating that wizard like it's an animal. That is rough.
It does seem to be getting worse out there, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Things are getting out of hand. We need to get to the bottom of all this unrest. This is what I think you should do.
Okay, I'm listening.
Go into the street and teach those Greyhorns they can't carry on like this. Show them we elephants aren't ones to mess around.
Alrighty, I will. I will go and do that. Oh, and this will allow me to cover the Greyhorn Mercenaries deck since I have not done that properly yet. Wonderful! Let's see. Oh boy, they actually have a semi-large deck too. They have Moon Shield and Moon Shield right there. Just got cast. Applies a 50% Death, Ice, and Myth Shield. They have Moon Blade, Death, Ice, and Myth Blade. Moon Trap, Death, Ice, and Myth Trap. They have Tower Shield. They have Freeze. Their natural attack ranging from 125, 260, and 400 damage. Regarding 1, 2, or 3 pips. They have Black Widow. 3 pips to deal 30 damage up front, 288 damage over 3 rounds. Vampire. 4 pips to deal 335 damage. Poison, which was just used right there. To deal 4 pips to deal 35 to plus 435 damage over 3 rounds. Wraith, 6 pips to do 500 damage. Scarecrow, 7 pips, 590 damage over to all enemies, heal back half. Same with the Wraith and Vampire. Does damage, heals them back for half the damage. Ice Wyvern, Raging Kraken, Frostbite, Icezilla, Colossus, and Frost Giant. We've talked about those other spells multiple times, but if you need a refresher, Ice Wyvern, 4 pips, 335 damage to 395 damage. Oh, cool, there's that freeze. Raging Kraken, 520 damage to 580 damage for 4 pips. Frostbite, 5 pips to do 80 damage up front, and then 495 damage over 3 rounds. Icezilla for 5 pips. They deal 650 to 730 damage to a single target. Colossus, 6 pips to deal 515 to 595 damage to a single target. And hey, cool, there's that Raging Kraken. Frost Giant, which is 7 pips to deal 570 damage to all targets and stun them for 1 round. That is the Greyhorn Mercenaries deck. Now, as such, I need to do 2 fights here, so I will see you again after I finish both fights off. And then we'll talk to Hothy to see what we need to do next. See you in a moment. Queen has proven she is weak and surrounded by fools. We will not follow someone we do not respect. That's what the Greyhorn Mercenaries say. Hothy, what do you say about that?
That sounds dire, but you showed them, eh? We showed those Greyhorns a thing or 3, didn't we? The old tusk trunk does it every time. But the Greyhorns are far from the last of it. The Masooth Berserkers are doing incalculable damage to our city. I'm asking you to help get to the bottom of why they are so angry. Challenge
Okay.
a few to a duel. See if you can find any clues.
And once again, I will see you guys back after I calm these berserkers down.
Adorning it seems to have some potent spell.
Curious looking headdress that apparently has some potent looking spell. Interesting. Almost like they've been driven mad by magic. What do you make of this, Hoffy?
What a curious-looking headdress. I don't know what that is. I need you to take this headdress to the market. Maybe one of the merchants there knows what it is. I would start with the merchants Aziza Roughfoot and Shara Whitetusk. See what they know.
Alrighty, I'll see what they know. But that would explain why they seem to be berserking. They're being driven mad.
Jumbo, outsider! What you have there? No, I've never seen that particular style of headdress before. It looks foreign. You need someone who knows outsider culture well. There is such a merchant, but I do not know her. I think she's called Kella something. You'll have to ask around for her.
Thank you for the information. I will do so. Just so. I think that's Kella Longthought, though, is it not?
Hello, stranger. Are you buying? What an unusual gemstone. It reminds me of something, but I cannot say where I might have seen it before. You need an expert in such mysteries. I've heard of a merchant called Longthought. If you can find her, I bet she'd know.
Thank you. Kella Longthought, do you know about this headdress?
Jumbo, wizard. We don't see your kind around here often. Ah, let me see what you have there. I've seen its like before, but I confess, I don't know where it comes from or who might have made it. The elephant you need to ask is Tala Snake Squasher. She knows everything.
Ah, gotcha. She's a apparent know-it-all. Nobody likes them.
Can I help you? Jumbo, little wizard. Where in the spiral do you hail from? Beyond Wizard City? Most interesting.
Mm-hmm.
You're lucky you found me here today. I'm backing for a big expedition. The fighting and calamity do not agree with me.
Understandable.
I plan to visit many spiral worlds to bring back new wares. Marleybone, Mushu, Avalon, Polaris, all the common stops.
Okay.
But you have been diligent in your efforts to find me, so let us see how I can assist you.
Yes, let us see.
Yes, this headdress is not of elephantine make. It tugs at a memory, but you see how it is damaged here? If you could recover several more, I would be better able to determine its origin. Please, treat with the berserkers for them.
I will, and I will see you guys back here in just a moment. As I need to fight two of these fights. Alrighty, I finished that up, so let's see what the next objective is.
Let us examine these more closely. Yes, I am confident now. These gemstones only come from the Drum Jungle, a wild region dominated by blackback gorillas. Have you met any yet? They have long kept themselves away from Zafarian politics. There is a merchant who delves deep into the Drum Jungle and brings back all manner of mysteries. His name is Belloc.
Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my.
It is said he does his business across the river. You should ask Captain Hannibal One-Tusk to help find him.
Oh my, oh my, oh my. Now, I'm sure I'm gonna have to backtrack over here later. But let's go see what Captain Hannibal One-Tusk says. I believe it's gonna be waterfront.
Hey, kid. How's it going? You're looking for Belloc? He's a shifty sort. We need to see if the Greyhorns will let us sail upriver. Go discuss it with the Greyhorns near the bridge. Don't be afraid to use your tusks if you
Alrighty, so unfortunately, as it stands, I'm gonna call things here. Next time we pick this up, I will have defeated the Greyhorns, and we'll see what's going on after. See you next time, and have a good one. Bye.